On January 30th, 2026, the U.S. Department of Justice released more than 3 million pages of documents related to the late financier and convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. This massive release followed months of political pressure and public demand for transparency under the Epstein Files Transparency Act. The documents include court records, emails, flight logs, videos, and photographs, revealing new details about Epstein's network, his connections with powerful individuals, and the government's handling of the case. This release marks the largest batch of Epstein-related documents ever made public, totaling over 3 million pages, 2,000 videos, and 180,000 images. Officials say the materials span decades of investigations conducted in Florida and New York. However, many files remain heavily redacted to protect victims' identities and comply with privacy laws. The Justice Department emphasized that victims' privacy was the top priority, stating that personal data, medical records, and explicit material were removed. Officials defended redactions as legally necessary, though critics argue that too much information remains hidden. Survivor groups expressed concern that some redactions appeared inconsistent, calling for stronger oversight. Lawmakers from both parties demanded full transparency, questioning whether all relevant files have truly been released. Some members of Congress believe millions of pages still remain undisclosed, despite official claims that this release completes the legal requirement. Public trust in the government's handling of the Epstein case remains deeply strained, with many Americans believing that important information is still being withheld. Despite the volume of information released, no new criminal charges were announced. Epstein's former associate Ghislaine Maxwell remains the only convicted accomplice, currently serving a 20-year prison sentence. The newly released files may, however, fuel further investigations and congressional inquiries.